This is where it all begins. The Learning Center at the PGA Village in Port St. Lucie, Florida. Without good instruction, you can't practice well. Without good practice, you can't play well. Nobody knows that better than the PGA of America. With 4 great golf courses and wonderful accommodations, you can be part of that to play, stay, live, and learn in this atmosphere. You'll see it all on the newest episode of The Traveling Golfer.
It's not limited edition, not cast conditioned, not exclusive or extra, nor is it private reserve. It is, however, a rare breed. American lager from an American-owned, family-operated brewery. Since 1829, we kept it so simple, we're still in fashion. Fancy that. America's oldest brewery, Yuengling.
How can we help you succeed? Conestoga Bank has been asking that question since 1888. Today, Conestoga Bank continues to focus on the needs of businesses in the greater Philadelphia area. Whether you're starting a business, expanding your current business, or finding new ways to make banking convenient, Conestoga Bank's got you covered. How can we help you succeed? Visit us in Center City, South Philly, or the surrounding counties, and online at ConestogaBank.com.
Hi, I'm Stacy Lewis, and my apparel of choice is Antigua. Whether I'm hanging out with friends or playing a different game, or cheering on my favorite team, and especially when I'm playing my favorite game. Antigua, apparel for your game.
It is a weak man who urges compromise.
Visit Kutztown Cadillac for this exceptional offer, or check us out online at kutztownauto.com.
Jimmy Terry, General Manager, PGA Golf Club, in charge of all of this. You got a lot on your shoulders. I think you can handle it.
Well, thank you very much. Welcome. Glad you're here.
Well, thank you, Jimmy. A lot of experience in the golf industry. I know that. You worked with the PGA Tour, you worked at TPC, you worked at all of these different facilities, but now, last couple of years here at PGA Golf Club.
Yeah, it's really a dream, you know, being a PGA professional for over a quarter of a century, to be able to call my work home PGA Golf Club, you know, the home away from home for PGA professionals. It's really an honor and something I've been very blessed to be a part of.
Yeah. Well, one of the things that started shortly after you came here was we're going to do a lot of things to update the facility, even though it only opened in 1996.
That's right. They have a lifespan, whether it's the putting greens, whether it's the clubhouse. It's really good to have had the backing of the PGA of America to really make this club the very, very best it could be. And we've got a lot of plans. That we've already done a lot, but we have a lot of plans to continue the improvements in the future.
So why actually did the PGA decide to build its own facility? Tell me a little of the history of that.
Well, you know, I think it was an opportunity back in the day. They had a developer that was looking to do something unique and special, and quite frankly, the PGA of America, those initials PGA, some of the most recognizable brand in sports, not only in America, in the world. So really something that they wanted to partner with. For us as the PGA of America, it gave us an opportunity to create a winter home for our professional championships, gave us an opportunity to have a place where professionals could retire here and call this their home.
And so many do that.
They do. We had over 150 PGA professionals that call this place their home in the wintertime.
150 PGA members like this place so much that they now live here and you're one of them.
I believe it, yeah. We moved in last December, bought a place, a little townhouse down here in Castle Pines up in the village, and I think the attraction is you've got 4 wonderful golf courses here. The PGA has made a commitment to get them in great condition. I mean, it's like PGA having so many guys down here I've met that I never knew before. You get hooked up with a group real easy, and it's been a lot of fun. And the convenience. I mean, you're a 5-iron, maybe a 6-iron for you, but a 5-iron for me off of 95. You've got movie theaters, you've got restaurants, shopping centers. My wife enjoys herself down here, and it's just a great place to retire.
3 courses right out the back door here. Can't get any better when it comes to architecture pedigree.
Well, that's exactly right. You know, World Golf Hall of Fame member Pete Dye has done one of our courses here, and then Tom Fazio, who is no telling how many he's got in the top 100 now. And then off-site, we actually have a Jim Fazio called St. Lucie Trail Golf Club. So 4 courses here that our members and then our destination guests get to enjoy. When you have 4 courses in a singular spot is to have a dynamic that makes each a little bit different than the other. So when you play the Wanamaker, it's more of a traditional Florida resort style course, high-faced white bunkers, palm trees, lots of water. You go to the Ryder course, it's a little bit more up and down, a little more hilly, maybe more pine trees lined fairways and roughs, which gives you a little bit more feel like North Carolina. The Dye course is unique. It's not a links course by any means because it's not on the ocean, but it does take a little bit of that look with the very Humpty Bumpty type rolling, irregular lines, irregular shapes, a lot of strategy involved with where you play that golf course. And then St. Lucie Trail Golf Club. Originally it was St. Lucie West Country Club, then it was called PGA Country Club, and in the last year we repurposed it, renamed it St. Lucie Trail Golf Club. It's semi-private like the rest of our facilities. So whether it's members or our destination guests that come here, they all have the opportunity to play 4 courses now.
And the architect on that course, Jim Fazio.
Jim Fazio, Tom's brother.
That course, a little bit more of a northern style golf course?
The best way to describe that golf course, it's a bit more narrow than these. I think all of our golf courses at the golf club are generous off the tee. The trail's a little bit more demanding, a little tighter, not as long of a golf course. So some people would call it a shot maker's course. I think you got to have every shot in the books to play it though. We have something for everyone. Whether you're the raw beginner, one of the great things we have is the 6-hole short course. It's free, and it warms your heart when you go out there and you'll see a couple of grandparents, perhaps with a 2- or 3-year-old grandchild in their little club, or 6 buddies with a beer in hand playing a little gambling game out there while they're having fun. But between the different things we offer in teaching and education and lessons in golf schools, to the different experiences we have on the golf course, we check off a lot of boxes.
Not only have you done so much work on the golf course, but you've done a lot of work on the clubhouse. After we come back, let's take a look at it.
This is our new E8 adjustable driver, engineered to produce an easy launching, higher trajectory. The E8 is our most forgiving driver yet, and it's long. The center of gravity is moved closer and lower to the face for faster ball speed. The power grid on the sole increases spring-like effect for even longer drives. With our new lighter shafts generating faster clubhead speed without swinging harder, the E8 is really hot. It's simple. Faster ball speed means more distance. That's the Exotics E8 adjustable driver.
It's not limited edition, not cast conditioned, not exclusive or extra, nor is it private reserve. It is, however, a rare breed, American lager from an American-owned, family-operated brewery. Since 1829, we kept it so simple, we're still in fashion. Fancy that. America's oldest brewery, Yuengling.
It is a weak man who urges compromise.
Visit Kutztown Cadillac for this exceptional offer, or check us out online at kutztownauto.com.
How can we help you succeed? Conestoga Bank has been asking that question since 1888. Today, Conestoga Bank continues to focus on the needs of businesses in the greater Philadelphia area. Whether you're starting a business, expanding your current business, or finding new ways to make banking convenient, Conestoga Bank's got you covered. How can we help you succeed? Visit us in Center City, South Philly, or the surrounding counties, and online at ConestogaBank.com.
Hi, I'm Stacy Lewis, and my apparel of choice is Antigua. Whether I'm hanging out with friends or playing a different game, or cheering on my favorite team, and especially when I'm playing my favorite game. Antigua, apparel for your game.
We're in the PGA gallery with Jimmy Terry, who oversaw the entire project involving renovation and expansion of this great clubhouse. That was quite a project.
It was, and hopefully what you see here you like very much. The renovation and expansion was quite a project. We renovated the old golf shop, which included new furniture, fixtures, paint, carpet, lighting. We then expanded into the old Champions Grill, which is the public dining area for golf guests that come to the property.
And that's called now?
It's now called the Taplow Pub, named in honor of the Taplow Club, which was one of the original founding pieces of the PGA of America back in January of 1916. And we also renovated the Wanamaker Room, which formerly was our member dining area, which is now our banquet space.
Very nice. But member dining you also added, correct?
We had the opportunity to double the size of the clubhouse, which included the 1916 Bar and Grill, which is our country club members dining and bar. It's also open to PGA members and their guests as well. We added locker room facilities, which you've never had before, both public and private locker room facilities, as well as 2 private dining areas, which again we had never had before. We had the captain's table, which is in honor of all the past Ryder Cup captains, and then we have the president's boardroom, which is in honor of all the past presidents of the PGA of America.
And then there's the area I like, this huge patio area all out on the back side of the clubhouse looking at the golf courses. That's my spot.
Well, you're in Florida, so outdoor living is a big piece of it, and we have about 4,000 square feet of under roof outdoor space in addition to an event lawn. We've already had several large events that have taken up the whole back porch and the event lawn. It overlooks the 18th hole on the Wanamaker course. I mean, it's a great setting for an afternoon drink after your round of golf, or even dinner in the evening.
Well, anytime the letters PGA are involved, golf's the focus, but I think in this clubhouse, comfort is the focus. You must have somebody who knows what they're doing at this golf course.
That's pretty good.
And they do.
That's pretty good.
Thank you very much. Dick Gray, keeper of the green at all 4 golf courses here. You call it a greenkeeper. Some say superintendent. I call it magician with the job he does here. Dick, welcome to the Traveling Golfer.
Thank you very much.
Now, we're at the Dye course here, which of course is named after Pete Dye, the diabolical Pete Dye.
Right.
This course isn't that diabolical, though.
No, not really. You know, Pete's very generous off the tee. He gets you up around the green, but this thing is very generous off the tee.
And you're not just saying that because you're a fellow Indiana native?
No.
Or a friend of Pete's, or someone who worked for him for many years?
It's just that I think that's Pete's style. I just think that's Pete's style. You know, we started at Crooked Stick, and he only had one fairway bunker out there at Crooked Stick when we started there back in '69. So this is his style. You know, he'll lead you astray off the tee if you're not careful. It's just gets you relaxed, and if you hit to the wrong side of the fairway, then you're going to pay for it.
Tell me a little bit of the characteristic of this golf course. I mean, we've seen some Dye touches.
Yep.
Like this little baby right here.
Yeah, the volcano bunkers.
Yeah.
He's got plenty of those out here. And Pete does nests of those. You know, they've got these areas where he'll have 4 or 5 of those things in a little area that really are unique. And then, of course, he has some of the long stuff, the long bunkers, and Pete likes the long grass around it. It has that Scottish look. And of course, we tell people here it's Scotland without the airfare, because when you walk out of here, you got a Scottish brogue. You're listening for bagpipes. You're ordering haggis.
And of course, they're mainly ornamental.
Correct. Well, we try to put them on the back side so people won't be hitting into it. It's kind of hard to get a ball into the back side of a bunker on the back down slope. So that's kind of where we put them. Those are the hardest areas for us to maintain. And they have a look, you know, it really kind of gives it that flavor, the feel.
Well, we've had a lot of flavor from Pete Dye over the years.
Correct.
And I'm glad to find out that this particular course is one that people seem to like a little bit more. Maybe not the torture chamber or the diabolical that is designed for the tour players. So this one is something designed for the regular player.
Correct.
Now, all of these courses have hosted tournaments over the years, but the Wanamaker is the one where the bigger tournaments or more tournaments have been hosted, and I'm sure it's not just because of the difficulty.
Well, I just think that they think that that's the championship course. That's their, I think, our iconic course over there over the Fazios. The Wanamaker is a little more difficult. It still has all the Fazio flair and has all the Fazio lines and angles that you have to play with, but it just doesn't have the bunkering to the point where it's as penalizing. The green complexes there on the Wanamaker are huge. The biggest greens we have on the property, number 4 is a huge green. It's a big long par 3, but most of the greens are elevated where you've got a lot of bunkering and you're looking up into the bunker, out of the bunker, into the green. Our mission statement is terminal velocity every day for putting greens and tournament conditions every day. That's our mission statement. So we try to do that. And when you play the Wanamaker, the design of the thing is great lines and it flows. It's got great rhythm.
Now, of course, Tom Fazio loves that dramatic finish. The Wanamaker ends with a real bang.
Well, that's our championship course, and you've got to play it over the water or you got to drive it alongside the water. And then you have to finish over the bunker onto a green that really rolls. It really has a lot of elevation to it. So it's a great finishing hole and everybody's watching you.
Now on the Ryder course, which you term a little bit more player friendly, what makes it more player friendly? It's the same architect. Did we just take some of the air out of the design?
Well, I think for people that have a higher handicap, we have more people playing that one. There just aren't as many bunkers. You don't have to worry about fairway bunkers so much off the tee on the Ryder. Around the greens, you're still going to pay for it.
And a bit of undulation on the green?
Much so, absolutely. But not as much. You know, the Wanamaker has a lot more movement in the greens. The Ryder has movement, but it's not as severe.
And just a couple of miles down the road is the trail course. Jim Fazio, Tom's brother, distinctly different style from the other courses, but a real favorite of the members, I understand.
Well, it's classic. It has a rhythm and flow to it. It's got a lot of motion in the fairways. The bunkering is soft, but it moves. It's got great rhythm to it. And it's a tough golf course there. You have to golf your ball on Jim's golf course. It is a really good tournament golf course.
A little tighter off the tee than these.
Tighter off the tee, tighter around the greens. Everything's in front of you. You see everything you need to do, but it's a very tough golf course.
There's a lot of talk about the par 3 holes on all of these courses.
Over on the Wanamaker, number 6 is a great par 3. It really shows well. You know, you go from an elevated tee to a down green along the water. 17 is a great par 3 over there. It's a long par 3, but it shows well. Par 3s here, I think, are very, very dramatic. Well, I think Pete is the master of the 3-par. I really do. He got some great ones here, and when you look at all of Pete's courses, there's drama, there's trauma, there's risk, there's reward. I mean, when you play Pete's stuff and you make a birdie on a 3-par, you play pretty good.
So final tip for the golfers, when you come to PGA Golf Club, play all 4. It's a varied experience.
Absolutely. It's a must. You got to do it.
Hi, I'm Stacy Lewis, and my apparel of choice is Antigua. Whether I'm hanging out with friends or playing a different game, or cheering on my favorite team. And especially when I'm playing my favorite game. Antigua, apparel for your game.
How can we help you succeed? Conestoga Bank has been asking that question since 1888. Today, Conestoga Bank continues to focus on the needs of businesses in the greater Philadelphia area. Whether you're starting a business, expanding your current business, or finding new ways to make banking convenient, Conestoga Bank's got you covered. How can we help you succeed? Visit us in Center City, South Philly, or the surrounding counties, and online at ConestogaBank.com.
It is a weak man who urges compromise.
Visit Kutztown Cadillac for this exceptional offer, or check us out online at KutztownAuto.com.
We're at the driving range at the Golf Learning Center, the PGA Golf Club, with teaching professional Billy Orr, who actually does a lot of things here. Billy, tell us about this environment for teaching students of golf.
Well, you couldn't ask for anything better. 35 acres of grass practice facility. We have chipping areas and pitching areas that have different slopes and lies that you might encounter on the course. Indoor tech area. We've got a 3-hole course in the back. So as far as teaching students golf, helping them develop their skills to shoot lower scores, you couldn't ask for anything better.
Somebody can come down here and you offer a wide range of instructional menu for them?
Absolutely. From individual instruction to daily clinics to 1, 2, 3, 4-day golf schools. You can kind of schedule it as you like and get as much instruction or just an hour if you like, just up to you.
Okay, now when you come down, because of, you're almost going to have to back up a little bit. Can you see it right now?
As you come in off the range, we've got the video feedback to check and see what the swing looks like. We've also got a fitness center where you can go in there and work on your body, do some stretching, and prepare yourself physically for swinging the golf club.
For those who want to come here and do nothing but practice, how do they do that?
Well, we're a unique facility because we offer a daily pass. You can come in, get a pass, hit all the balls you want, go eat lunch, come back later and hit some more. We also offer a weekly pass and monthly passes as well. So you don't just get a bucket, hit those and go buy another one. You can practice all you want all day.
And for the people who come from out of the area, you make it awfully convenient for them staying right across the parking lot.
Absolutely. Hilton Garden Inn right across the street, great place to stay. You can walk over and hit golf balls if you like.
Tell me a little bit about the ability to come here and go through a club fitting process with you.
We're big believers in club fitting here. We have all the major manufacturers with a ton of different options. Finding the right clubs for somebody these days is really important, and we'll go step by step through finding the right shaft, length, lie angle, those types of things that really help you maximize your game and make sure you're not currently playing something that's hurting your game.
Billy Orr from the home of the PGA of America Golf School, right here at PGA Golf Club. When you're talking lifestyle at PGA Golf Club, you're talking Brent Baudier. He's the club manager, sort of the man in charge of the party here for all the members. The golf is obviously the big part of it, but then you have to create an atmosphere for the people so that they enjoy being a member or enjoy coming here to spend a little bit of time as a guest.
Absolutely. Not only are we the number one amenity to the golf course, but we are a standalone lifestyle facility, and meaning we've got various memberships. It's not only golf memberships. We have anything from a social membership to entry-level memberships. We also have seasonal products, which not a lot of people do.
Well, we know what happens when people come for a little while. They start thinking about staying a little while longer, or maybe a lot longer.
We have a preferred home site here, the PGA Verano. Has many homes that are available to those whom are looking in the market.
And they're building that now, and it will be building for quite a while?
That has been built out for quite some time now, and they've got plans for many more. Verano has a full lifestyle amenity package there on their property. When it's all said and done, they're looking to expand to 4,000 or 5,000 homes in the area.
We know golfers like to eat, and you had a hand in exactly what they will eat here at PGA Golf Club.
The menu was designed with the golfer in mind. All the touches we put were very much into the detail, all up into the bread. We actually have a stamp on the bread, which is unbelievable.
PGA logo.
Absolutely.
It's been a great experience playing the 4 golf courses at PGA Golf Club and enjoying all of the PGA Village. The ability to play, stay, live and learn makes memories of a lifetime. Plus, you never know who you're going to see out here. Like my playing partner today, PGA Tours, Omar Uresti.
You know, Tony, you've been doing that wrong all day.
Now I'm going to get a tip?
No, that's when you go see your local PGA Club Pro.
Maybe by the next episode of The Traveling Golfer, I'll get it right.
Tony Leodora's golf wardrobe, courtesy of Antigua, the leader in modern golf apparel. Tour Edge is the official equipment sponsor of The Traveling Golfer.